Hey everybody, it's Ron from Pick Dawgz, and this is Ron's Rundown. We're going to go over Game 1 of the NLCS between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to put your baseball picks in the comments section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at the Premium Picks tab at Pickdawgz.com. Alrighty, let's get into it. Here's Game 1 of the NLCS. For this Game 1, we're going to see an 8:03 start time on Fox Sports 1 with Zach Wheeler and Yu Darvish as the projected starters. We've got two big-time underdog stories in this NLCS this year. Two teams that made it out of the wild card round. We saw the Padres take care of business against the Mets in 3 games at Citi Field. We saw the Phillies sweep the best 2 out of 3 against the Cardinals at Busch Stadium. It was a Cardinals team that won the NL Central, so big upset wins in the first round. But then we saw an even bigger upset from both of these teams in the NLDS. The Padres taking down one of the best regular season teams in MLB history in the Dodgers. The Dodgers won 111 regular season games. They had a plus 334 run differential in the regular season. One of the best teams in MLB history on paper, and the Padres took care of them in 4 games. Didn't even need to go to 5 in that one. Similar to the Phillies, they won their series in 4 games against the defending World Series champion Atlanta Braves, who also won 100-plus games this season and had one of the better offenses in baseball and a ton of young stars as well. So both of these teams really impressive so far, even though they've been underdogs, and neither team actually had 90 wins in the regular season. 87 for the Phillies, 89 for the Padres, but just goes to show you just got to make the playoffs, and then wacky stuff can happen sometimes. Now, when you look at this particular game with Wheeler and Darvish, you see the moneyline price right now, San Diego minus 125. That's right where I would put it at. You know, as we get near the World Series, these moneyline prices are going to be pretty sharp. The odds makers know exactly what they're doing. I don't think there's going to be a ton of value in any specific game, including this one, but I do think that the Phillies have the edge in the first 5 innings of this one. I haven't been in love with what I've seen from Yu Darvish, especially his last game against the Dodgers. He did give up 3 home runs in that one. Now, he had 7 strikeouts. He went 5 innings, and those 3 home runs were the only runs he allowed. But still, you don't want to give up the long ball against this Phillies team, a team that's really had a lot of power in their lineup against right-handed pitching basically all season. But in the last month, number 7 in baseball in isolated power against those right-handed pitchers. I do worry about that with Darvish here. I do think the Phillies can get to him for a few runs, perhaps a couple solo home runs early on. When you look on the other side, Zach Wheeler struggled a little bit in his last game against the Braves, but he still had a quality start overall. 6 innings, 3 earned runs. That was the game that the Phillies lost in that series 3-0, but Wheeler didn't get any offensive backup. I think he's going to get some run support in this game, and I do think the Phillies lead after the first 5 innings, so I'm leaning towards Philadelphia in the first 5. I think the big advantage that the Padres have in this series and in Game 1 is their bullpen. I think their bullpen, and we saw how good it was against the Dodgers. We see Josh Hader pitching like the old Josh Hader in that series against LA, so I do think that if this is a close game late, I'd like to have that Padres bullpen. I do think it's in better form, and I think it's the deeper bullpen as well. But for the first 5 innings, give me Philadelphia. I lean towards the over in this game as far as the total, as we think we're going to see some runs early on from both of these teams. I think we're going to need some, if you like the over, I think you're going to need some scoring early because both of these bullpens have been pretty good, especially San Diego's. But give me the Phillies in the first 5 innings. I'll take a lean with the over 6.5 runs as well. And that's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Helps us out a ton. And don't forget to put your baseball picks in the comments section below. Again, if you're looking for my best bets, you can also find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. I'll see you guys for Game 2 of this series and then Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. As always, this is Ron Romanelli. Good luck.